Here you go. Would you rather lick every inanimate object you see or be licked by every living thing you see?
I'd rather lick.
Good answer.
Good answer. Well, since you asked her that one, I'll ask her a what the heck.
Go for it.
Have you ever had a weird Uber experience?
Actually, no.
Have you ever been in an Uber?
Actually, no.
That's why she never had the experience.
Okay, I get a redraw.
All right,
Okay,
fine. You get a redraw.
If peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what would it be called?
Blah.
Is that what's the name? Black?
Well, God.
Well, that's appealing on the shelf. Can't wait to get that with my goober.
We'll call it goobers.
No, you can't, though. It's grape and peanut butter. It's already goobers. You have to go with a different one.
I wouldn't know what to call peanut butter, but peanut butter. Goopy stuff.
Goopy stuff. Okay, that works.
I like it.
I'll go with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I'll buy goobers, I'll buy goopy stuff.
I mean, all I could get was a visual since we were talking about licking.
And you just thought about licking peanut butter.
Okay,
And you're like,
are we licking the jar or what's in it? Just checking.
Well, in my mind, it was what was in the jar. I'm
Okay.
trying to open my mouth. I mean, I think I went through all 8th grade eating peanut butter. And maybe that's what's wrong.
There you go.
Oh, I have a good question, but I'm going to revamp it.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
jeez. No, this is
okay.
just out of the normal interview, so it's not that bad.
Okay.
It will be.
Oh.
Brag to me about the best things going wrong in the past 30 days.
Oh, shit. Brad?
Well, you hit the nail on the head with that one, Kate.
Yeah.
Okay, we can start with my well, my electrical, my AC. Everything comes in threes, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, yep.
Be grateful it was an appliance and not a family member.
Well, actually, my stove quit yesterday. The
Did
oven,
it?
yeah. All the buttons I push and nothing, and I'm like, shit.
Hey, you know what? I've quit jobs for that same reason.
Did you?
Yeah.
You quit jobs because your appliance didn't turn on?
No, because they push my buttons.
Oh. Okay, that was corny.
It was, but
Bump.
well,
Where are our cymbals? We don't have cymbals. We don't have a bell. Cowbell? No cowbell?
no cowbell, but we do have a dinger over there.
Oh, we have a dinger.
Yeah, we could bring the dinger over, I suppose.
Hold on, I got
But
it.
you can't hit it hard. You
I
know
know.
what's going to happen.
I know, I'll lightly ding it.
Oh, not you, Joe.
He
Joe.
lightly dings everything. That's why he's here.
Oh, as long as it's over there, right? No? You're going to bring it
Here.
over here? You're brave. Oh, it's got
Okay.
a smiley face.
I'll let Kate
No,
ding it.
we have to see how this sounds.
It matches my mic. Oh, that's
There you
not
go.
bad.
That's not bad.
There you go.
Okay, so we have a dinger now.
Okay. Oh, I
So-
still thought a cowbell.
Well, I
I'm
have
sorry,
that.
there are no cows here, okay? This was as close as I could get.
Well, I have a cowbell at home from like a ball game. But
Oh, yeah, that's gonna help
would-
us here.
That would have been like really loud, going, "Dang," and then you've been like, no.
You would have done it anyway. I'd have had to hit you over the head with it.
And that would have been fine with that.
I would have videoed it.
It would have got like 1 million YouTube hits.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Why not? Do you want to give it a whirl? We'll set it up for the next one. We
You
just
hold
won't-
him.
Oh, well,
I don't have to be held. I'm just going to take it. Just knock me out for a couple days. I just need to be asleep.
Don't they have a word for that? I believe it's called masochistic.
Masochism? Is that what the word you're thinking of?
Yeah, probably. Because you do seem to like to get beat up a
No,
lot.
actually, to tell you the truth.
Oh, do tell, Joe.
No, actually, to tell you the truth, I was helping a client today, and the client had told me that, they love how I
They're
work
coming
so
to
hard.
take you
I know.
away.
Haha, they're coming and taking me. I love the song. But
I would
anyway,
have brought my white jacket.
yeah, thank you. But the client told me I work a little too hard and I should take a little break. And I said, okay. So if you knock me out for 3 days, that's like a vacation, isn't it?
Well, yeah, kind of.
It could be.
Yeah, but if you have to wake up and go back to work, it doesn't seem like it would, be worth it.
We can just duct tape them.
Okay.
That way,
Now that's becoming something more. Now it's becoming a little S&M.
Okay.
where's your mind going, Joe?
All right. Let's go to people who ask, can I ask you a question? But they ask it like 5 times or more.
Oh, my mom. My mom does that. She's got dementia. I mean, I love her, But
Well, that doesn't count because that's a health issue.
well,
She's not doing it to piss you off.
Well, Kate.
I thought I was taking lessons because I do that too. Which I'm getting really good at it. What was it you said?
Huh? Well, my favorite one is my grandmother was so good at this because it seemed like that coming from New England, there are colloquialisms everywhere. Her favorite one was,
Really?
Really? Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
You know? I do know.
See?
I do know.
If anyone saw me right now, I'm banging my head against the wall because of
We got a bell you can bang your head against.
That's okay.
We'll just count it so people know.
How many dings do we get today?
Well, we got Joe.
Well, yeah, I have to elaborate on that a little bit more because you do have I hate that when the person says, I have a quick question.
And it's not quick.
It's not a quick. It's like 10 questions later, you're like, that wasn't a quick question. That
What was
more
the
like a
original
statement
question?
or a paragraph. So...
Yeah, it's like part 1, part 2. And by the time you get to part 12,
You have a movie.
Yeah.
Those are the people that want to be understood. They got to know. You got to know where they're coming from. If you don't know where they're coming from, then you won't understand what they're trying to tell you, and then you get kind of caught in midstream. And then here you are in midstream, going down midstream, and all of a sudden, you don't know where you are because you didn't listen to the first 10, billion.
Well, that's because you grew up a creek without a paddle to start with.
This is probably
This is
true.
a good thing.
This is.
Yes.
It could be interesting
It
going
could
up
be.
a
Do you want to go up the canoe and paddle? Kate, let's go do it.
I did that.
It's a journey.
I did that once. I had just gotten pregnant, so I was sick 24/7. And my husband said, "Let's go fishing." So we were in a canoe, and of course we were going actually downstream. But I was fishing as we were going downstream, and I wasn't really feeling good because I was kind of chucking up and down the side. Well, a
They
gator.
call that chum.
That's what I was going to say.
Yes.
Were you chumming the water?
Yes, I know this because we had charter boats, but a gator. This was freshwater fishing.
Oh.
A gator got my bait, and he was going upstream.
Uh-huh.
And so, of course, it ripped the pole out of my hand. So, he hands me a oar, and he's like, paddle. I'm like, what do you think? You freaking crazy? So we're paddling upstream, trying to catch a pole going 100 miles an hour. Didn't work out too well. We did find the pole later that afternoon upstream.
Yeah, I'm still debating on doing any canoeing down here because of the gators, but I love canoeing up north, and I did it in PA a lot. And the freshwater, all you had to worry about was just snapping turtles and maybe the occasional water moccasin, but nothing really dangerous, and it was great.
Well, what about the piranhas that someone let loose, in the lakes?
That was in New Jersey.
Oh,
I was in PA.
Oh, okay. All right.
Anything happens in Jersey.
Urban legend.
Urban legend.
Urban legend.
Well, I mean, you can practice in my pond, Joe. I got one gator in my pond.
Well, that's the same as saying like they released the gators in the sewer of New Jersey or New York.
Oh yeah, I saw that movie. It was kind of
Yeah, wasn't it Clash of the Titans? Release the Kraken.
I think you're going a little too much. But same concept.
Would you prefer
Same
we
city,
release the flying monkeys instead?
Or would you rather have Godzilla?
Oh, I want Godzilla. He's my number one fan.
No, he smashes too much stuff.
That's why I love him.
He's got big feet.
He does have.
Well,
big
you know what
feet.
they say about big feet. They smash easier buildings.
That's not what I heard. Was that what you heard?
Not at all.
No, I don't think so.
I was going to go the other way, but you two have
You
already...
walked right into that one, baby
I
doll.
know, but if I would have said something else, you would have been like, where's your mind at?
Probably.
Yeah, say.
Yeah.
Say. So I played it safe.
Oh, Joe, don't play it safe. That's not fun.
I know.
No, that takes all the fun of ribbing him.
We're going to have to train him.
Seriously.
We'll tie him to canoe and push him out in the middle of my pond.
Joe, hold on this pole. Okay. Ah!
All right, let's do one more before we get where we have to have another break.
Oh, I got one. Double dipping. And the best thing that I can ever, say
Now,
this...
are we talking money or are we talking ranch dressing?
No, we're talking, any dips from, parties. Because you see the people just double dip their food in there. And I still remember the Jerry Seinfeld episode with his friend. And he's just like, hey, you double dipped. He's like, no, I didn't. He's like, I saw you double dipped. And it was, the whole episode of double dipping. And ever since then... I see some people double dipping. I'm like, well, I'm not touching that dip anymore. I'm done.
Oh, don't eat dip at my house. But when I double dip, it's usually sour cream.
I'm very good about it, though.
I'll dip it one side, but then I'll dip the other side. It's clean.
That's right.
So I mean that's doable, right?
Well, yeah, that's fine. I'm talking like people like bite into it and then they dip again.
That's one I don't want to share.
No,
Yeah, exactly.
And actually, to tell you the truth, one of my family members, not blood related, but married into the family.
We won't mention names.
Yeah, not mentioning names, but you should know who you are. Anyway, it was on a holiday, Thanksgiving, and didn't want anything to eat. Basically, was starving himself. And then next thing you know, he starts eating, and there was like a big blueberry pie, and I just had a small slice. I was like, you know what? I'm going to have some more blueberry pie. He just takes his hands and starts going in there, shoveling. I'm just like, well, I'm not touching the pie anymore. It's done. It's the end of this.
Couldn't you just like sever the slice?
No, his mind is envisioning little amoebas meeting and mating and growing and doing all those things in that pie.
Things they do in that pie.
He saw American Pie one too many times.
Hey, they say about apple pie.
Didn't you say it was blueberry?
TMI.
Now it's blueberry?
Hey. So, other than that, so anything to add to that, Kate?
No, because I'm smart enough to actually cut a bigger slice to begin with, so I don't have to go back.
Well, it doesn't have to be the pie. It could be anything.
That's basically where I was going with that.
Okay.
Well, it depends on what it is, because if it's something really good, like when Thanksgiving, when I make dressing, there's the dressing that comes out of the turkey, and then there's the extra dressing that you make in the oven. Nobody wants the dressing that I made in the oven, even though it was the same because evidently it doesn't taste as good as from the turkey. So you have all my kids. I mean, if I don't get my fair share up front, it's like I'm eating the other crap that was.
You know how to fix that, don't you?
Do tell.
Take the juice from the turkey and pour it all over the stuffing. The kids will never know the difference. I tricked mine for years.
Oh, wow. Where
Damn,
have you been
that's
all my
how it
life?
Easy peasy?
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
Oh, wow. Well, I usually take that and make gravy, and that's what I end up doing. I end up putting the dressing in the gravy.
Well, you can do that. Add water to the gravy.
Yeah.
Take a half a cup, pour it over the stuffing. Kids will never know the difference. Serve them first.
Cooking show too, man. I am impressed.
See, you learn a lot from Kate.
Yeah, she's been around.
Yeah,
the
it's
block.
another pet peeve of mine.
That I learned too much from you?
No, you go to a food show, only the people on the front row get to eat. Everybody else has to sit there and look starved.
Do they really do that?
Yes, they really do
that
that.
really sucks. I would be protesting.
I've never heard that, but okay.
It's because you've never been to a cooking show.
This is true.
Okay, there you have it.
I'll make sure if I ever go to Rachel Ray or all those others, I'll make sure to get the first zone, and we'll call that the splash zone, as they call it in some water parks.
Oh, yeah.
Pay extra for that because it's worth it. It's better than Gallagher.
Oh, do they make you pay extra for sitting up front?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got to buy the food.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, no, you're paying for the privilege of being a tester on that show.
A tester.
Yes.
And you bite it and fall on the floor, and then you become a better.
I think you probably have to answer a lot of health questions first. Are you allergic to this? Allergic to that?
Were you traumatized by peanut butter in the 8th grade?
Well, but did
No.
Were
you
notice
traumatized by blood?
There's never any fat people on the front row.
Actually, I don't think I ever noticed because I don't watch TV.
They don't want second portions. You're only going to get a little bit. It's not like you're going to get the whole thing.
I always wondered about that the few times I did watch Rachel Ray with my mom. I was
Did you see him passing out the plates?
Oh, yeah.
It's always the front row, and there's never a fat woman in there. And I know because I'm a fat woman.
Oh, were you in the second row?
Oh, this is great.
No, I was in the booth in the back in the corner of the dark, waving.
Oh. Chewing on your finger.
Chewing on the finger.
Saying, ooh, this tastes like bacon.
Tastes like chicken.
Everything tastes like chicken.
Then why not just eat chicken?
I mean, gators, frogs, everybody says they taste like chicken.
I'm here to tell you, it does not taste like chicken.
Oh, wow. Good to know.
There used to
It's
be
very weird.
Yeah, there used to be a restaurant up in Westchester, PA, and it was exotic food, so they had exotic animals there. Now, God forbid, was it really truly exotic? I don't know, but I remember they served gator, and it was like this